going on, guys? This is Jensen, and what I want to do today is I want to show you how to cast a spinning reel. All right, so first of all, when I'm teaching parents how to teach kids how to fish, one of the things I always recommend is get them a push button reel, but then try to get them away from that push button reel as soon as you can and as soon as they're ready, and graduate them to a spinning reel. And so that's what we're going to talk about, is how to cast a spinning reel. So the main piece that I'm going to be mentioning today is the bail, and that's the flip back and forth that allows you to cast. And so when I say bail, you guys understand what I'm talking about. Now, you got a little adjustment right here on the tip of the spool or on the end of the spool. That's your drag adjustment. And I'm going to go through this real quick and not get super technical. But if you've got like 6-pound test line on your rod or 8 or 10 pound, what I do is you turn it, let me look at it, clockwise to tighten it, counterclockwise to loosen it. And I want to make it to where I'm pulling a little hard and it's unraveling, or you hear the clicking of the drag. And I'm going to loosen it just a little bit. Say I've got 6-pound test, I want to have about 3-pound test to pull, or 3 pounds of pull out of the reel, just like that. And it's just kind of a ballpark thing. Just make sure that it's not tightened down all the way, and that when you set the hook on a fish, you break your line. Just give it a little bit of looseness on that drag and you'll be just fine. So the first thing you can do, of course, is just put a weight on the end of your line. Make it easy. Get out in your yard, on your dock like I am right now. I've got a drop shot tied on right now, but I'm just not going to untie it to teach this because I'm lazy. But what I'm going to do is, the first thing is you're going to take your line. Your line's coming to your reel just like this. You're going to point your finger, okay? And you're going to reach up. You're going to grab that line with your finger and hold it like this. Then what you're going to do is take and you're going to flip your bail. And the one mistake a lot of people make, they'll flip the bail. You know, when the bail is the closest to your knuckle, they'll bring your line up like this and they'll flip it. The problem with doing it when it's not off to the side, when it's straight up and down like that, is that when you make that cast, it's going to drop that bail early and you're going to make a bad cast. So the biggest thing is turn the line guide until your bail is facing out to the side, and then grab it just like that. Now we're going to make the cast, and it's like throwing a baseball with your finger. Please don't let go with your whole hand, because you know what's going to happen. All right, so you have it just like this. Flip your bail, and you're going to let go just like you're throwing a baseball. Just let go with that finger and let it fly. Best thing to do is to start off throwing sidearm. So I'm going to bring out to the side, and I'm just going to I'm going to let go with my finger right there, and then it's going to go out. It's going to go straight out ahead of me, okay? We're going to do that one more time. Okay, so I make my cast, point, and it goes out. Now, you notice I'm not flipping that bail back down with my handle. You want to flip it with your hand and just tug your line till it goes into the line guide right here, okay? And you start fishing. Reel it back in and do it again. And by flipping that bail by hand, you reduce line twist, because if you don't, it'll twist that line one turn every single time you flip that bail down. And it will, after a couple of thousand casts, it'll be a disaster. But that is the basics on how to cast a spinning reel, and that's why it's so easy. That's why I say get your kids on it as soon as you possibly can. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get out, practice this until you get really good and accurate with it, and get out on the water, go out and catch some fish, and have a great day.